What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Oh man, we're doing good. I'm doing good, Chief. Doing good. We have I have some exciting things in the works for stream. Damn it! I pressed the wrong button too. Uh, so I've got some exciting things in the work for stream. Not just for stream, but we'll get there when we get there. So the new things. I'm sending it right now because the bot wasn't properly adding. Like you can see above, where it's not adding the right thing. So right. I mean, clearly right now I'm just copy and pasting, but I'm getting frustrated with it. So I actually had the question last night, but I was like really all over the place. So I didn't, I think I got sidetracked before I got an answer on it. I'm gonna try to, Coda. I will be, I hopefully will be there at the beginning. So, to explain some new stuff we have coming in, because, I think you boys will enjoy some of it. For the regulars, the biggest thing that's gonna be added is we're gonna be redoing all of my alerts, but I'm not gonna add them in subtly. I'm just gonna add them in all at once, and we'll let it go from there. So, the first one and the biggest one is going to be, or not really the first one and biggest one. We'll save the best for last. We'll save the biggest for last, actually. So, first thing, which I think will have a pretty significant impact on how this runs, and first year with the new song. I gotcha. No, it's going to be for special events now. I forgot how bad alcohol, like, the deal is it doesn't even get me fucked up. I'm just so tired. It takes any energy I have, because alcohol is a depressant. It pulls down your mood. It just like, dude, I was barely awake by the end of stream last night. It was crazy. So, as y'all know, I name weapons after followers, right? So the problem is, typically, this is what I have, right? And I'll let the person pick from what I have in my inventory. Now, how the new follow alert, how that's going to happen, it's going to randomly select one of 50. I think it's about 50 weapons, like images of weapons, and that will randomly pop up with the alert. And so with that, when it selects that weapon, it will pull the ID attached to it and put it in console command. And so when it puts it in console, I got some Coda. I got some boxing gloves. But it will input the console command immediately, and doing that will basically immediately put that weapon in my inventory. And what that opens up is that we could do a follower run sometime in the future, right? Where every follow changes my weapon. But because it immediately puts it in my I'll get with you after. I'll probably get with you after stream, Bryce, just because this stuff gives me a little headache. I've never had to do it before, so you know kind of how that is. But so it will doing that. Oh shit, 2 hits, really? Jesus Christ. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna watch this explode. We're gonna see if I'm sure it's gonna kill that ghoul, but basically it'll put a weapon straight in my inventory. It allows us to have like follower runs going forward. Granted, you call quitter. it'll allow us to do this follower runs going forward, but also it immediately puts the weapon in. And whenever I go and name the weapon, I will take a screenshot of my game when I name the weapon, when it's like whether it is that I go in and like inspect it. Does inspect and on here X, that's a weird button. Whether it is I inspect it, so it'll have the name up here. But we'll have a new channel on the Discord called the Follower Armory, which means we will have to go back or give you the existing viewers, like all of you, all of my regulars, we'll probably have to go back and give y'all new weapons or just weapons in general. We'll see. There it goes. Oh, that woke him up, huh? Anyway, we'll have that on here, and then the new thing, the next one that I think is going to be, yeah. If I have to do that, the new one on top of that as well is I was like, okay, so if we have the follower thing, how do we go a step further with subs? And that is, we're going to spawn in an NPC. So when you sub, it'll do the same thing. It'll input a console command, spawn in an NPC, and then I will use a mod. Well, not. You have to use a mod if you want to make the names permanent. But apparently, you can put in console, hit rename, and you can rename the NPC whatever the hell you want it. And so you guys will exist in a settlement somewhere in the game. That's valid, Coda. So, every time somebody subs, we can add it in. Alternatively, if a sub ends, I could go over and kill the NPC, which I think would be funny. If we're sitting here playing and I suddenly look over and go, ah, Tony, I see you don't have your sub badge anymore, and I just pull out a shotgun and blow away Tony's NPC, that shit'll be pretty funny. It'll have its moments. So, I think that one would be pretty fun. I think that's a lot of fun. And the biggest, like, undertaking... Hey, Shig, what's up, man? The biggest one that I'm doing now is I feel like my raid is a little lackluster, right? My raids are a little lackluster. So we are, I'm making basically an entire cutscene, I'm basically making a trailer that will play during a raid, at the beginning of a raid. And so how it's essentially going to work, I'm probably gonna die here. How it's essentially going to work is that, Dakota, you hardly miss any check-ins as is. What are you talking about? Hey, there's Bag too. Look at that. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, everybody's in here so early. At least I think so. So raid alert. It'll start with me. It'll start with take place in game. Me walking up to a terminal, whether it is like right up here, right? We'll say Cleo's. So we run up real quick, and as it starts, right as this text starts and everything freezes, we'll do a freeze frame there. And from there, I'm going to input text over that. I've got a CRT filter. I've got stuff like that. It'll say like Raiders detected, and it'll do like this initializing, like a defense protocol, basically. Yeah. So it'll do like a defense protocol. It'll say like downloading personality or something to that effect, right? And all in this CRT text, everything I've got going across it all looks decent as of the moment. We'll see how it sits once it actually makes it to stream. But it'll be its own scene. Like, it'll cut off of my webcam and everything to start this thing. It'll show 3 or 4 quick highlights from the channel, that being like probably Kaiser's flip that got me killed on the Muriel run. It'll have at least one of me completing a challenge, like we fucking did it, some shit like that. It'll have it'll have 3 or 4 clips in like pretty close to back, that way it gets a good rundown of the channel, and then it'll cut to personality download or some shit like that. It'll cut to me. It'll cut to me with a CRT filter at first, and then it will, and like with voice mod, so it'll have a robotic voice, and over 10 seconds it'll initialize the voice, and you'll start to hear me talk more clearly as I'm thanking people. It will slowly turn into my voice, and then slowly it'll start synchronizing visuals, and it will slowly come back into color onto my webcam, and then we'll get back into the game. I think it's really fucking cool. I think it's a really cool thing to kind of try to do. We'll certainly see. It may not all work out the way I want it to, but damn, am I excited for it, dude. Yeah. So it's like a whole fucking like cinematic when somebody raids me, because I heard the logic the other day, right? I heard the logic the other day is like, when you get raided, you want to thank the raiders, right? And that's most people's go-to is, oh, thank you for the raid, and da-da-da, and then you'll talk about stuff. The problem is, in that, you don't really hook anybody. And so, the logic, I don't remember who it was. I was watching YouTube, and like one of the people that like, I still watch a lot of the people that like do like kind of the gimmicky stuff, like the oh, this is how you do this, and da-da-da-da-da-da. But I still watch them, so I'm constantly looking for ideas on how to improve stream, right? Well, it was in that, whether it was a short or something like that, that they said, yeah. That'll be the only thing, yeah. That'll be the only thing with it. Is kind of getting used to it. The first time we do it, it may not go smoothly because you'll hear it, oh shit, right as it starts. Oh, you ain't getting me with that, Andrew. You know damn well you ain't getting me with that. Or you should know. But, fuck, where am I going? I forgot what I was doing when I ended stream. Sorry, the logic is you go through, so most people just do the thank you for it, but you're already gonna not hook people by doing that. So they're like, view it like a talent show, and it's your time up, right? Put your best foot forward, show your content, do what you need to do, and thank them after. And so like we'll have that little cinematic that plays, and then we'll get right into stream, or we'll get right back into everything. I think it's great. I think it's a great way to do it.
Did I jump scare you?
Coda getting me with it while I'm talking. So I'm so ready. And then on top of that, on top of all of that we've got going on, I've got something else I'm working on. And that's some shit that I'm really excited for. And if I'm excited about this, right? Yeah, I was distracted. If I'm excited about the alerts, right, which isn't anything like significantly crazy. If I'm excited about the alerts, the next thing, my challenge runs will change somewhat fundamentally, is the best way I can say it, right? I'm trying to talk broadly about it until I for sure have it down. The deal is, I should be able to have it down. I should be able to have it up and running within a couple days. So like not tonight, and probably not tomorrow since I'll be on stream, but within 2 or 3 days we'll have it running somewhat rudimentary when we start our challenge run come Sunday. It is technically a mod, is the best way to say it. It is not technically. It is a mod that I am working on that I think is going to be cool. I don't know that everyone will want to play it. I don't know that anyone will want to really use it outside of me, but I'll tell you, I'm damn excited for it. So that's about as broad as I'll be about it right now. Oh shit. Or as specific as I'll be about it right now. But I just letting y'all know there is something in the fucking pipelines. I'm so excited. I have very, very limited experience with the Fallout creation kit. but I know enough that I should be able to do what I want to do. So, how's y'all's day been? I've been fucking ranting for like 20 minutes. Not really ranting, I guess, but like 15 minutes now talking about this shit. I'm so fucking excited for it though. There will be some new. Along with the mod, there will be some channel point redeems that directly tie with it. Granted, the channel point redeems will be it'll be an in-game mod for Fallout 4, and I'll make it available to the Discord whenever it's ready, right? But yeah, so it will also have some tie-in with channel points. If that doesn't narrow down anything, but yeah, I'm so fucking hyped for it. It's like the deal is, even getting it running rudimentary right now is cool as shit. So, and it's not hard. It really, like, what I'm trying to do is not difficult by any means. As it grows, at least the initial version, right? As it grows, I don't know a lot about actual scripting for Fallout. That I'll have to find somebody and I'll have to outsource a little bit. Let's see. We still haven't leveled up to get refraction, which I would like before we try refractor, before we try to fight Kellogg. Because the things are gonna really fuck me up. Yeah, that's pretty good. Also, next playthrough, I have narrowed down. It will be one of my own choosing. I apologize, it'll be one of my own. But we're gonna do a meme run of beating Fallout 4 as Frank Horrigan. And I say meme run because it might be easy, it might not be. Deal is we'll have 10 in every special stat. We're gonna fuck some shit up pretty early on. If we're being real, we're gonna start with 10 in every special stat. It is not going to be a subtle run. The name of that stream is probably gonna be how easily can Frank Horrigan take on Fallout 4 survival. PlayStation friendly? Yes. I wanted to take a break. I wanted to take a break from it because I don't know how to grind XP in the pre-sequel properly. Oh shit. Okay, that's cool. So like the worst part of the pre-sequel right now is me just getting XP, which sucks. It sucks to say the least. But yes, it is. We are not done with it. I made a mistake. Okay. Uh-oh. Want a pointer? Sure. Like, if it's for XP, yeah. Chief, I don't know if it'll be PlayStation friendly because I think the only thing you can get really on PlayStation... Yeah. I think you can just, I think on PlayStation it has to be like on the mod list. I don't think you can download the mod to something and then get it on PlayStation. So if I can find a way to get it accessible on console, I would like that. On like official sites, because like at minimum I can put it on like Nexus mods and it's available to anyone on PC. But I don't really know how to set it up for console properly. So we'll do some experimenting. From what I can tell, there's no real system or mod like what I'm trying to do. Defund news for robbing Best Buy. No one give you up. See, Chief, if we had to, we could search all stream and probably not track down who robbed a Best Buy in the US. Granted, we have a state. We can narrow down to a state. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, dude, I'm so like ready for the next couple days. Also, Bag, are you still over on YouTube? I have a question. Not really a question, but I think I realized something that I didn't process right away. I have a question of where the hell did it come from?
Did I jump scare you?
Tony, y'all getting me in the middle of shit. Okay. So when you fast travel, certain mobs respond so fast travel back to the starting area. Go take the jump pad back over to deadlift, and then some of them should respawn. He might even respawn. I'm not sure. Okay. Because we had gotten past deadlift, and I think we got to red and belly. Oh shit. Is where where I decided we were probably stuck. We'll I assume deadlift makes for good XP. The problem, oh no, we made it all the way to the bosun. We made it to the bosun. That's where we were. Because I almost had him beat, and then we had to switch weapons. I was on the second place. I don't know what level we are, but we were on True Vault Hunter mode, working on leveling up. Okay. I've got to decide what we're doing here, because I'm currently running in circles, which is kind of the real, you know. That's how this cake. That's how this cake. Geez, I was gonna say it's the icing on the cake for this run. That's kind of how this entire run has gone so far. Trying to fist fight a legendary glowing one. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine so. I barely killed the glowing one inside Hubris Comics yesterday, so I've decided we're gonna go out and do tradecraft and probably hate our lives in the process. But we're gonna go try it. We're gonna meet Deacon by the railway, because I think we have to side with the railroad, right? Because if we were to go with the Minutemen, which I said was the other option, we can't actually, I don't think that we'll be able to fist fight the sentry bot. I don't think we'll be able to fight Old Ironsides, let alone actually fight all of the synths at the castle. But I don't see it happening. So, we'll certainly see. But that does mean I have to fight a shit ton of synths, and that does mean that I've got to fight the Brotherhood now. Pretty much unarmed. So, that'll be interesting. That'll be fun. Not at all. Not at all. I'll have to go look. That's my biggest problem is, like, no matter what the fight is, it's just as hard every time after, since my weapons are randomized. I missed if Bag talked because y'all were getting me with stuff, but I'm pretty sure Bag was the one who asked me to do the Enclave run, which I haven't done yet. But we were I was having a conversation about Frank Horrigan, and I'm pretty sure I'm correct with that. And I didn't process it until I was thinking about doing the Frank Horrigan run earlier today, and I was like, oh shit. So I'm pretty hyped. There is purpose to me doing the Frank Horrigan run as well. It is not I will say, I'm not just jumping follower challenges to do this. I have a purpose. I have a reason to do it. So, y'all got to trust me. It'll be an actual challenge. Like, we're going to do it like a real challenge run, but there's purpose behind it. We need to do this run. Yeah. Once we okay. I suck ass at like keeping secrets, by the way. Yeah, absolutely, Coda. Absolutely, man. I suck ass at keeping secrets. So I will give the bare bones, not the fully fleshed out. That's where this is gonna sit. Because like I said, I'm so excited for it, dude. I shouldn't be, but I am. So to explain what the general idea is, right? I'm going to mod in NPCs that are my previous challenge runs. They will actively hunt me down. Or at least defend a territory. In the context of the trench sweeper, to give this a little bit more detail. In the context of the trench sweeper, we use the terrible shotgun. It's the French name, less terribly, whatever, that thing. Less terribly is whatever. So, we're going to put him in that general area. We're going to put him at the top of Libertalia, probably. We're going to despawn the less terriblies, and he's going to be there, and that's who I have to fight if I decide I want it in a run like going forward, right? That's a previous run of mine. It just makes sense to have him there. He'll be a raider allied. That way, he basically is the new boss of that area for me to fight. Muriel is the perfect candidate for a random encounter, just to have her wherever. And so she'll be wandering around. The one-shot run, that shit scares me. I don't know what we're going to do with him. The whole point of that character was to fucking one-shot anything he came across. And so, like, I had to beat the game with one-shotting everything. So that character scares me. But he'll exist. He's going to be around. And Frank Horrigan, the reason for needing good old Frank to be around. He's gonna be locked away, but he's essentially gonna be a boss if I decided to fight it. He will be who I test these builds against at the end, right? I think that sounds cool as hell. To be hunted by my previous challenges, and then every time we complete a challenge, put this character in. And so, like, in this case, Connor will be the next character added, and I don't know where the hell Connor's going to be. He'll probably just be a fucking random wanderer that's going to hunt me down at some point, right? So, I think it's cool as hell. I don't know if everyone else thinks it's cool, but your boy is incredibly hyped for it, because I think it'll be so fun to be hunted by my previous challenges, which means, by the way, the quicker I complete the challenges, the better it is, and that shit doesn't happen on survival, right? Because they're going to be the accurate level, they're going to be the accurate special stats, they're going to have the accurate gear, which means as I do these runs, gear will get more and more restricted. What I'm able to use and what I'm not able to use is going to slowly get more and more restricted. And fuck. To say the least. This is essentially, if I decide I want a piece of gear that like I go to pretty often, it's probably gonna have a mini boss, which is a previous run, and I think it's gonna be so fun. I think it'll be so fucking cool. Whether is it lore friendly? No. Is it like is anyone gonna download the mod and understand what the fuck is happening? Probably not. They'll probably be like, why the fuck is Muriel beating me with a rolling pin? If I knew anything about scripting, and this is what I said I'll probably have to get in contact with people about, because we've done some like pretty varied runs. Like the one-shot run used like a sniper for a lot of it. Because of the way the one-shot run was set up, it's like, okay, so if I isolate him down to be a sniper, we have the trench sweeper as a shotgun, we have Muriel or Connor here as melee. If I knew anything about scripting at the start of the game, when you go to walk across this bridge, or maybe even when you leave the vault, I'd be like, what kind of play style, what's your preferred play style? And then you'll have your like nemesis meet you here. I don't know, like the antithesis, that'll be the one that actually hunts you down, and the others will have set locations, right? That'd be so cool. I don't know if everyone else thinks that's cool. It introduces something to the game that, at least to me, I think, like with my challenge run specifically, it gives some continuity to each stream, right? Each challenge we do puts a character in the game. We can continue that all the way. I don't know why I did that. I've got a water pump right over here somewhere. Maybe not. I guess not. They give some continuity to each stream, and then I'm gonna have a see I don't, that's the thing, is like, at least in my case, I mean, I could, in my case, I want them to be hostile. I want it to be something that I run into in the world. And so, like, that's how I've kind of built them. Continuity between streams. Basically just that there's an overarching, like, every time we complete something, everybody from stream will recognize these characters, but like anybody from the outside, like, oh, a mod. And maybe not understand, maybe not directly understand. But I do think it would be cool to have like case files that I could put up on screen and talk about each one as we come across them. Like if I went into that and it slows them down, and then I pop a case file beside them. Yeah, I get that. The deal is, so like on PC you can do console commands to set behaviors. We'll see. Oh, continuity, I got it. I need to angle my camera a little bit more. I just read it still as continuity, continuous nudity. Yeah, that's it. Unfortunately, Twitch won't let us play with any of those mods. I remember when this is probably a little not really controversial, but probably not that controversial. I remember when Oxhorn got his ass caught with the nudity mod on. That shit was funny as hell. At least I thought it was funny as hell. I don't know if anyone watched Oxhorn for Fallout lore in his videos. I still put him on as background noise, but apparently in one of his videos, right, he goes up and he's talking to raiders or something, and it's not the one he's talking to, but there was a female raider just off camera, and she like leans into camera or does something while they're talking, and just full tits are out, and he didn't catch it when he was editing the video, I guess, and so it made it into the main into his like posted video, and then people lost their shit over it. I thought that was funny as hell. I was like, damn. Imagine you get outed because of some shit like that. Like, because he, to my knowledge, like, never did talk or acted like he had any of that stuff. I don't know if he was ever outright like it's disgusting or something like that, but I remember it was a pretty big deal because it was such a conflict to his character. Was something to that effect. All right, we got refractor. We've got some rad scorpion meat. Let's try this. We're gonna go first to tradecraft, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, Coda, I understand. See, the deal is, this is what I think would be funny about if somebody just tries the mod. They wouldn't know to beware of Muriel. They would see an old lady with a rolling pin and be like, ah, yes, an NPC. How do you have naked ghouls? I don't know. It was Raiders, I'm pretty sure, but he may I could be misremembering. I don't know. But yeah, what was I saying? God damn it. Got me distracted. Yeah, I can just imagine somebody though who doesn't watch stream, doesn't have context, talking about the mod. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely how we have naked ghouls, yeah. Get that. That's why they're running at you like that, just to hit, just so any streamers have to immediately get hit by TOS. I'll get countless people banned. As soon as it's on camera, Twitch just comes in, hits them with the 7-day ban. Yeah. See, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm sneaking into the Fallout community, and then I'll be the only Fallout streamer for like a week, right? That's how we grow. Sabotage other streamers and then profit, right? Dude, that's the thing. Because, so with the Fallout creation menu, I can give them perks too, right? So whereas most NPCs only have like a few perks here and there, they will have every perk that I had in the run. It is not going to be easy fights. Like, despite them being based off like survival and stuff like that, and not just having like a shit ton of health, you've got to think Muriel will have ballistic weave on the dress. Well, I think it was Mark III is how we ended. Muriel would have ballistic weave. She's gonna have the fucking rolling pin. You're not gonna think it's that big of a threat until you shoot her and she doesn't take damage. You know what I mean? Granted, you hit a headshot and it's suddenly like the situation's gonna change, but you know, since she doesn't have a helmet on. But, you know. Hey, thank you for the raid, Greek of Fury. That's awesome. What's up, man? You catch me off guard like that. This is where I need my raid alert. We were just talking about. I have a whole thing planned. Hey. Thank you so much for the raid, though. How was your stream? How are you doing, man?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. Listen,
I almost didn't recognize you.
that's our old.
That sounds really bad.
Oh
It
man,
was a disaster.
we're talking about.
We gotta do.
I've got some big things in the works. I've got some big things in the works over here on channel. Playing Dune.
You like that? We got.
I've been watching a lot of people play it, but I haven't played it yet. How is it? I mean, I assume fun. He said fun shit. I assume that means fun. Be a bit on the nose. Fun. But yeah, we'll have I wish I had my new raid alert set up already, but hopefully in the near future. We're punching our way through the wasteland right now, or at least trying to. Not particularly easy, but we're doing it. So I'm confused. Like I haven't watched. Like I said, I haven't watched a whole lot of it. I've seen like a few people talk about it here and there, and then I've seen a few clips here and there. Is it like almost? It looks almost like a survival style game, right? Which is like right up my fucking alley, but like, huh? Just confusing. Like it's such a weird. I mean, not really weird. Maybe survival MMO. Oh, okay, MMO. Okay, that makes it. Okay, MMO. The MMO side makes it make more sense because I've seen people building bases and stuff, and I didn't fully understand. You know what I mean?
We're here now. You're safe.
You think I'm goddamn safe?
Mm-hmm. I appreciate all you've done.
Oh, listen.
All right.
Hi.
Well, isn't Ricky just
That's the part that like I didn't fully understand.
Yeah.
I guess was the MMO side of it. Okay.
Easy?
Because I was thinking almost like from what I've seen, almost like Rust. It looked like a survival game like that. The MMO aspect makes that make a lot more sense to me now. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, we were just talking about some big changes on my stream. Not really big changes, things I'm adding in. But yeah, Tony, I wouldn't be against that. It's Rust with worms. I wouldn't be against having some kind of way to import other people's characters. The MMO side is what makes it flawed. How so? I'd like to hear your I'd like to hear the take on it. So what you've not really missed out on because it's not fully ready yet is basically we're gonna have like a whole cinematic when I get raided going forward. Because we've had raids semi-regularly lately. There we go. I want to do something special when we get raids other than just my music. Also, I don't know if it got picked up. Apparently on the VOD when I got raided by Old Man Fallout when I had gone back and looked, there was no audio to my raid. Did y'all hear the alert sound right then? I completely forgot about that until we got hit with this raid, but now I'm curious, I guess, to say the least.
The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s.
I don't think there's any way we're gonna be able to take these synths, but we're gonna try.
Prototype then.
Together with you. First step is to override the security lockdown.
Oh right, I gotta wait on him to do it.
Well, the terminal.
He's sure taking his time. There we go. Bases everywhere, all the best spots. Oh, I gotcha.
No.
Yep, I feel that. That's exactly the stuff that like what are called zergs. That's what zergs do in Rust. They'll wall off entire monuments because they have the people. Yep, they have the manpower to do so, and they'll do it just because, like, especially on Rust, you as a normal player can't really fight people like that. It's just not feasible. Like even with a larger group, like at most we would have like 8 people, and like that's not enough to take on some of those zergs. It's just crazy. And so I imagine it's probably a similar welcome back, Bryce. Ooh. Going one died. We're gonna try it. I didn't eat my rad scorpion steak though. Let's try. Did that apply? No, it didn't, because I was hungry. That was a mistake. Okay, let's see. Buff out. Buff out's a good choice here. Let's go ahead and do that. We don't need Med-X since we use Psycho. Doesn't stack like that, unfortunately. Yeah. I couldn't hit him. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. Yeah. So ambush is gonna be it. Which sucks because fighting sense, you don't get that opportunity too often. Okay. Let's think. We could... First things first, we need to go to a chem station. I don't know exactly where the nearest one is. It's fine, it's fine. We will try this one more time. We'll eat some food though. We don't burn a rad scorpion steak like right off the bat like that. But we'll try this one more time. And if not, we may have to try to figure out a way to level up more efficiently. Because our next level up for this is 18. So actually we're only one away. So that's not too bad. How is everything else? How is Ninja? Huh? That definitely wasn't there to level up, right? If so, I missed it. That's crazy. Sneak attacks do 4x now, which that's, I mean, we need that. I was rooted. When do we get it? 22 and 29. So yeah, Ninja will be it. And like we could do Mr. Sandman, so we get an extra 15% sneak attack damage. I don't know if that's gonna make too big of a difference. Action Boy will be a good one. Moving Target will be good too, and I'm trying to close the distance. I didn't think about that. That's actually a really good one. More so than this, I should have taken Moving Target. Okay, sorry. Get a little distracted. Burned a level up that I didn't need to level up. Oh yeah, that's right. Only with silenced weapons. I forgot.
So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good
Iron Fist too? Yeah, so this one, yeah. So when we level up, we'll get Iron Fist, we'll have... So really, we have a lot of options right now. Now that we leveled this up, but we've got a lot of options to level up.
Dr. Carrington.
Let's find a pro.
Together, first step is to override the security lockdown.
Come on, Deacon. Let's eat something. There we go. Some Blamco mac and cheese. Never hurt anybody. Oh, you know what? I could have used Jet. I didn't even think about it. That's actually kind of crazy. We'll wait till we get closer to combat for the rest of it.
Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No?
Please do.
No. No. Ah,
We definitely,
bastards.
we definitely have some
Someone left a rail sign.
interesting developments
This one.
gonna be happening soon.
Sensor reading
Uh-oh.
detected.
He didn't detect me right away? That's kind of crazy. Alright.
Wait, see the box in the center of that rail sign? That means there's a cache near it.
Oh, didn't mean to pick up the bolt action sniper, but that's fine. Let's do buff out right now. Let's do psycho. And then as we get down there, maybe we'll use jet.
Like something before.
And depends on if we get caught right here. They are just watching.
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Barely slowed the coursers down, but hey, probably saved some lives.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever seen a courser, but
Is
they're
someone-
top of...
We're gonna use jet. We are relying very heavily on drugs to get us through this run. The only real way I think we survive this, if I'm being honest. Ow. Man, I sure didn't disarm him. Okay. Honestly, I feel good about that. That went way better than I was expecting, if we're being entirely honest. Alright. But yeah, the new alerts and everything should be added by next week as well, boys. So
Another active terminal.
as I said, I'm pretty excited about everything we've got going.
Come up, and we can give our friends a little surprise.
Combat initiated. Systems offline.
Okay. We're good. Sorry, this is stressful. When do you think you're gonna die? Or I expect to die quickly. I'm honestly amazed we've made it as far as we have. Yep. Okay. I'm surprised we've made it as far as we've had without dying already. This is a sequence that, no joke, with Muriel's playthrough, I died here, I don't know, probably 15 times.
Stealth capabilities. Fascinating.
For this to be like, what, 2 attempts? And us to make it to this point? That's pretty crazy. If I was smart,
Gone.
I should probably...
Valuable property.
I already did it. Sorry, if I was smart, I should probably leave and save at this point. But I'm not going to do that, and I'm probably going to regret it. Alright. I'm probably absolutely going to regret it, but we're gonna progress down here, because if we can get past this section here, just to the right are beds. So... Damn. Worth a shot. Now my least favorite minigame, hacking, because I can never spot things. This is how I have to spot duds. The robot had none. Ness had 1. It could end with an S. Table had none, so it could end with an S. Probably ends with an S. But doesn't have an ES. Claws. There's 2. Let's see. Sips. Slips. That's it.
Sweet.
That had 2. Anytime that I'm able to pick out one letter, I go with what I think is most common for that one letter, which is probably, like in that case, was the S. There are gonna be more words that that end with an S than any other letters there. So that needs to be our go-to until proven otherwise.
Hostile
All right.
sensor reading detected.
Oh shit.
Is someone present?
Engaging hostile life force.
Okay. Yeet. Uh-oh. I did not know there was another one right there. Okay, get him down. I think we're gonna run to that room over there or try to. Okay. Deacon is not coming to help us. Yeah, Deacon is not coming to help us. He's just hanging out back there, which isn't particularly great. Do we have? We do have a quantum if we need it. Let's use the cherry for action point regen now. Can be a real Deacon. Deacon balls. That's a good one. That took me a second just to process. That's a good one. What? I hit him with them Bluetooth punches. Y'all see that shit? What was that? Uh-oh.
Bye-bye, Gen 1s. Prepare to be
Real
shocked.
Deacon
Not
balls.
every Slocum's Joe
I
has
like
a
that.
massive tunnel complex underneath it. We're entering a secret Defense Intelligence Agency research lab, a place that never officially existed.
Oh, I'm still in combat. There we go. Alright.
The switchboard.
Ooh,
Prototype is
yeah,
locked
I
up
forgot
in
that my
private
Psycho and Buff Out wore out because of that.
Disappear. Whoever or whatever you are, I know you are out there.
Okay. Do that again. Psycho and Buff Out. We're gonna drink 2 more waters. Which is not gonna leave us with a lot. Actually, no, we still have 18. That's pretty good. It's better than I thought. What's that? One in here. Oh, really? Alright. Hey, there's purified water. Look at that. Alright. What's in here? Oh, well, can't open it. Doesn't matter. Who cares anyway? Oh, they opened the door.
Curious.
Or Deacon opened the door. I'm willing to bet it's probably Deacon that opened the door. Just knowing my luck. Can you disarm? Can you get disarmed? That's fine, I guess. That one got disarmed. Hey, I don't know where you're where that guy is, but I don't. Oh, Chief, always just slightly off timing. Just enough to like inconvenience me incredibly, though. Oh, oh, oh. Am I still under attack? Dude, I'm looking at the fucking ceiling. Okay. Ah, we're good. We're good. We're back. Tried to navigate. I almost backed up back towards the hallway. Dude, it's so bad. It's so bad trying to navigate with it, though.
You must
Did I jump scare you?
Damn it, Tony. Y'all doubling up on me over here. Making my fucking blood pressure rise, I'm sure. And it doesn't need help. Not right now. Okay. That sketched me out, I'm not gonna lie. Oh! The synth leader can see me. Oh my god! He has the fire ones too. Fuck. Okay. Uh-oh. Deacon's dead. Deacon's fucking dead. Now what? Okay. Take. I don't need to use the X cell yet. There's a lot of emphasis on yet, because it's going to happen. Buff Jet. We can use Buff Jet. That's a good one.
Did I jump scare you?
Why? Why? That wasn't what I wanted to do at all. Oh my god, the fear. Y'all probably got to hear the fear that took over my body. How did I lock on to the one behind him?
Play button.
Jesus Christ.
Open says me.
Open says me.
Thank God someone managed to
Jesus
close the security
Christ.
window.
Hydrate.
Prototype is in there.
We don't need the hazmat this time around. I'm so used to. We're still taking it because I'm so used to grabbing it.
Protecting our secrets.
We can't get we can't use the deliverer either.
Tommy would bingo. We want you to have his hand cannon. Don't let its size fool you.
I will say, I think we do need to do a playthrough as like a hitman or something.
Grab Carrington's prototype.
I want to use the deliverer for a build, but like I said, I always do character runs,
Where's that?
and so I have to make I have to in my head make a
It says me. There's an elevator at the end of the hall. It should be a
make a plan that works for that. Using the deliverer right now. It's a good gun. It's a really good gun. Alright. We're gonna backtrack the entire way through this, because that's what we did last time once we actually got through this, and it is the safest way to get out of here. So that's where we're going. See, whereas before, like, I think as one of the runs, we just ran past everything and then had to fight our way back out. We actually killed everything this time, so we don't have to actually fight. We can just walk back to the exit. And Deacon just has to make it outside. He doesn't care. Because that's what I was afraid of, is that it was gonna bug out and not let me progress the mission, but Deacon doesn't care. So. I forgot. Now I've got to load the Commonwealth. So, but yeah, one of the few times there's a Deacon W. What mission are you on? Oh, we made it actually. Look at that. Now we can meet Deacon at the Old North Church. Hopefully level up. Probably not, but you know, maybe we'll get Idiot Savant. We got about half XP, which does mean, because we were able to take on those synths, so like, not easily, but because we were able to take on the synths, I feel a lot more confident that we can take on Kellogg now. Granted, they have patrollers and everything else. I was gonna ask Tony what mission you're on. I'm just waiting for the rage. Uh-oh, Chaos Rain. I forgot. It's active. We're live. Yeah, Bryce. I don't know if you got to see it. Well, yeah, you got to see it last. Yep. Okay. We're just gonna hold W.
Google, show me this guy's balls, please.
Okay. Nope. We're good. We're just gonna go this way. I'm small.
I am small.
Did I jump scare you?
Dude,
Are you sure about that?
Oh, there's a hydrate. Oh, all right, we're back. There's the burb. All right. Oh, I could just. At least at that point, I could just take my hand off the mouse and just walk forward. No dog meat? Let me see. I don't know that I have any. I don't, because I was eating it all as soon as I picked it up. We would have had some dog meat, but I was making a point to Chief last night. I got hostile. I got hostile after a few drinks. I'd kill a dog and immediately eat it. I was picking fights with the community. No, not even the community, just Chief. I was just picking fights with Chief. That's a rad scorpion, right? That's what spawns there. Somewhere in one of them that looks like that, a rad scorpion spawns. And you better damn believe I'm not walking in there. I ain't gonna fall for it. Okay. Oh man. Let's get to Bunker Hill. I think we'll sleep. I don't know if we should sleep at Bunker Hill. I'm a monster. Oh right, that's going on. I forgot about that. That's unfortunate. Weren't there blood bugs or stingwings or something here? I'm pretty sure we didn't kill them. Oh look, it's Buttface! Wait a minute. That's a super mutant and I saw a red flashing light. I know damn well what's over there. Hold on. You stay the hell over there. Yeah, there he is. So what do we think about the Chaos Minute?
Hey, end of the line.
Do we like Chaos Minute? Is that something that should stay? Because I'm gonna leave it for a week or two. That's something we're all in favor of. Yeah, punch him out. Yeah, definitely a stay. All right. I thought it was a good idea. Uh-oh. This is the vessel of Chief's revenge. Yep. I knew damn well what was about to happen. Add the mixed drinks and we're dandy. Yeah. I don't know that I'll ever make it through a stream. I don't know that I'll ever make it through a stream if I had both of them in at the same time. Oh.
Bring it.
Why am I doing such little damage? What? Is it because I'm crippled? Oh God, survived literally 1 HP. I've done. Fuck! What a reset. I knew it. Dude, what the fuck? Alright. He did so much damage, the cripple. 1 out of 617. 617 is pretty crazy. What level are you? Alright, yep, I knew we were gonna be all the way back. As I said, the vessel for Chief's revenge. Level 60? Yeah, okay, that's valid. Morning, Kaiser. How you doing, man? We're good. I thought I heard my boy, but we're good. He's asleep. Has Coda checked it? Yeah, he was in earlier. You just missed the chaos minute, and now it actually is on the 1 hour cooldown, so you boys are welcome. Not really. Yeah, I'm sure y'all enjoyed the reset that we could get multiple in an hour. No alcohol tonight either, Kaiser. That shit had me like so in and out of like about to fall asleep. Yeah, I knew you were gonna ask. You're looking at the stuff. Dude, I was so out of it by the end of stream. Not even drunk. Just because like by this time in the night, right? I already don't have yeah. By this time of the night, I already am not like at 100%. Like I'm not like just juiced with energy. You know what I mean? I'm not just like way. I hit the bed after stream. I go out within 30 minutes. Like it's probably within 10 if we're being honest. First time I drank alcohol, and what's my favorite? As I've said, my favorite is by far rum and coke. Specifically spiced rum. All about that shit. Problem is, you go to a bar, that shit is still like $7 or $8 a drink, which is criminal. Like, what's crazy? You go to the bar, right? You go to the bar, they will give you like Captain Morgan, which is not like. It's not horrible. Like if you order spiced rum, it is not like the worst spiced rum. Don't get me wrong. But that shit is not expensive to charge $7 for you to put like a shot's worth of alcohol in my drink. That's what I mean. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying that Captain Morgan's bad. I'm saying that Captain Morgan is not $170 a bottle for them to charge $7 a glass, $7 a shot of alcohol. Granted, the bar I go to does not do a shot. It's the biggest commercial rum in Hungary. Yeah, it probably is here too. It's not quite a shot. Like it's a proper mixed drink, but at most you're talking about the amount of alcohol that's in it is probably a double. It's like it's probably a double shot. It's the amount of alcohol that's in it is not $7 worth of alcohol, and your fucking fountain of Coca-Cola is not $7 either. Like, it's just not, you know. So I get a little frustrated with that. But first time I drank. It kind of depends on where we want to go here. Yeah, welcome to the bar price. Yeah, it's just frustrating with something like Captain Morgan specifically, where it's like Captain Morgan is what, like $20-$30 a bottle. Like they get some fucking money off that shit. No joke. I have a bottle of Captain Morgan up in the cabinet behind me, like literally right there. Don't do any of the flavored Captain Morgans. That's the only thing that I would say. That's the only thing I advise against. Excuse me? How are we so tired? Okay, stop it. We're weary. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. See, 3.5 to 6. If 6 is the high end, that's good. That's good. I saw $6, and that's why I was like, that's crazy. But if it's 3.5, you see, the deal is if it was 3.5, I wouldn't bitch nearly as much. The fact that it's like, yeah. Oh no, yeah, Disney's horrible too. Don't buy Disney. Don't buy Disney drinks, water, food, anything. The problem is, and it's not so bad at Disneyland, right, out in Anaheim, because you're by the ocean. It's reasonable. You're in Florida. You're at Disney World. They know what they're doing. They know damn well what they're doing. They know you're gonna get hot. They know you're sweating all day because it's yeah. Anaheim's bad or are you agreeing with me about Disney World? Disney World knows damn well what they're doing. I haven't been
Fine.
out to Disneyland in years now, since I was like a little kid. If we go anywhere now, it would be Disney World. It's a closer drive and has a lot more to it. Annual passes, that shit wasn't cheap. That shit wasn't cheap. I know that. We didn't get it. As for first time drinking, I'm trying to think about what would be a good story, because first time drinking is probably just like sneaking alcohol at one point. Like my dad has a whole liquor cabinet, but he doesn't drink at all, so you know, that kind of stuff. But like there's not too there's not too much to that story. I don't know. I don't think I have a good drinking story. As a matter of fact, like I have fun nights like out with the guys, but none of them are specifically like a good story. You know what I mean? It's like we have fun while we're out. Like we'll go to a local pub, because we go to a proper pub around here, and we'll go in, we'll order a pizza, and next door they have next door is like a essentially what is a smokehouse, like a rib place. The deal is like, so this from my perspective, right? I'm usually the one driving, so to me nothing gets too crazy. To them, they may not remember shit. I've driven those guys home like all the way over, you know. I'm the one that takes care of everybody and makes sure we survive. Make sure they survive. We carbonated water mixed with white wine. Jesus Christ. That sounds horrible, yeah. Dear God. That doesn't sound appetite, like, not even appetite. It doesn't sound appealing. Yeah. It's really good? No way. I'm not one to, I guess for me, I don't like carbonated water. I carbonated water, I have a very, like, it has to be very, like, decent. I guess I'm fucking crazy. That shit does not sound appealing to me, in the slightest. Although this comes from me, I'm not a big wine drinker. I'm not a big carbonated water drinker. To me, both of those things together sound absolutely fucking awful. But the deal is I don't actively drink either of those.
Hell, no more from you. You're not replacing me.
Uh-oh. The deal is, like, those are two things I very much don't like. Anyway, what I was saying is we go to a proper pub in town. Well, technically not. So yeah, I'll leave that ambitious, actually. I think that'll be a bit too revealing of location. We'll leave that. We'll leave that one alone. But we go to a proper pub, and there is a smokehouse like that like sells like barbecue place nearby, right? And so they do. The pub that we go to does pizzas, right? And I fucking love it, dude. Love it. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it for rum and coke night. They do a pizza, and it's a pepperoni pizza with a dry rub that they put on it. Ambiguous. Did I say ambitious? I meant to say ambiguous. My landmine fucked up, Chief. Did you panic hearing it on stream? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, they have a pepperoni pizza, and they put, oh shit. They have a pepperoni pizza, and they put, like, rib dry rub on it. Oh,
Deacon told me you
that shit is heaven, dude. It's so fucking good.
Disabled a minefield and
My God, I love it.
So is any of that true?
I like it better with rosé wine, though. I don't know, man.
Every word he said.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying.
God,
through your teeth.
Just like I said, boss.
I eat the shit out of that pizza.
To secure that prototype. But
Nothing.
instead, just the two
I haven't had anything that's quite compared. It's one of it. It is probably my favorite bar
made an
food.
impression on Deacon. He's never spoken about or lied about anyone so highly before. Welcome to the rail.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems we're so you're in.
All right, boys. Code name. What do I go with? Pizza as bar food? Damn right. Do I go with the Professor or Fixer? I don't think we can go with no code name. I think they still make you choose one. Fixer? I always go with Fixer. That's the only reason I'm asking, is like, I always go with Fixer. More options, your favorite code. Yeah, let's go with more. Let's see.
No, it doesn't work like that. Your life, your name, your choice.
Oh, it did give us more. Okay, hold on. So we've got Charmer, Bullseye, and Whisper. Holy shit, I didn't know that. I legitimately didn't know there were more options. I thought it sent you back to the, original. Okay. Whisper sounds goofy. We got Whisper, Bulls. Okay, hold on. We'll make a poll. We'll just let y'all vote. Not predictions. Poll. Do poll. I see 2 for Whisper, but we're doing the. What is my code name? We got. Democracy. Exactly. Allow additional votes for channel points. Should I allow additional votes for channel points, boys? Name me back. That'd be a funny one. We'll give it, after it's live, we'll give it a 2-minute timer. Do we want additional votes, or we want everybody to have an equal playing ground here? No, that's rigging. Alright. We'll just let it go. It has 2 minutes. There it is. Oh, it posts my poll over on YouTube? That's kind of crazy. I wonder if they're able to join in, like, without making an account. That's kind of weird that it posts it on YouTube. I didn't know that. We've given it a 2-minute poll. Let's see how we land. Let's see where it lands at the end of it. Right now I'm seeing a 50-50. I see 2 votes. I don't know who the 2 votes are. I'm willing to bet Bullseye is Tony. A 2-minute poll, yes, correctly. You're correct, Bryce. I could also vote in the poll. I can swing this. I can swing this whichever way I want. I can also vote. I didn't know that I could also vote. Oh, we got to vote for Professor. It's a four-way tie. We got Fixer, Professor, Bullseye, and Whisper. Oh no. This has narrowed down nothing. This has absolutely narrowed down nothing. This is why I talked about additional votes. The only one that's not making it is Charmer. That's funny. It looks like it's gonna end as a tie. Alright, hold on. It did. It ended as a tie, fuckers. Alright. Y'all bitches. Alright, hold on. I got a solution. Fuck, hold on. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Y'all don't y'all be concerned. We've got Bullseye. Whisper. Professor. And Fixer. Alright. Where's it at? There it is. Unhide. Alright, boys, let's do this. We've got ads. We've got close ad. Let's do this shit. 3, 2, 1. No fucking way it lands Fixer. God damn it. The one reason I ask about this shit. We end up with Fixer. Alright. Oh, there's my poll. There we go. God damn it. Alright, back. I guess we're still Fixer. That was a whole lot of nothing for us to end up as Fixer again. Son of a bitch.
So be careful coming in or out.
Damn it, Tony. Wait, was it Tony? No, I was gonna go with whatever it landed on. Yeah, because I clicked get rid of. That's what option it gives you. Oh, by the way, hold on. We actually do need to open that up again because I'm dumb as shit and keep forgetting to do this. Hold on, we need to open that up one more time. Alright, open this one. Okay. This is hella delayed because I'm dumb and always forget. I set this up and keep meaning to do it on stream and then forget about it. This is the giveaway for last month. I'm just dumb. Galty has donated like a shit ton of bits, or donated like $3 worth of bits. So let's spin the shit. Let's see where we land. On here we've got, let's see if I can point out any names. We have a second Tony. There's a whoa, it's Tony. Let's see. There's Tony. Tony's Risky. Baloney. Risky's Baloney. And then Bryce will be in the next one. Galty's bigger because he donated. If you donate $1, you get an extra entry during the giveaway months. Let's see. Well, it's not landing on Galty. Puzzle Papa or Higgs? Puzzle Papa, okay. Well, there we go. That's been decided. So we're good. All good there. We're it's awesome. It's a sore loser call tonight. Damn. I think the person that probably gets to be a sore loser. Let me see. I don't think your name is in that one, Kaiser, just because I think you had followed the month before. I know Moist saved the 10,000, which I need to lower. Moist had saved the 10,000 and got a entry. I know. Did you also get a giveaway entry? Because if so, I will have to respin it. Fuck. Okay. See, that's I didn't have it set up. Okay, we'll respin it one more time. Hold on. Add entry. Kaiser. Puzzle Papa gets a little cheated then. Yeah, it was. I mean, this is the one for last month. So yeah, Puzzle Papa gets a little cheated. There's Kaiser. All right, spin again. Close ad. Now Brave Hero 400 got it. It's for new follows, and then in the month that it's active, we'll open up a. There's the scene. We're good. So in the month that it's active, we'll open up the giveaway entries, and then your ways to enter are.
Make sure you're never followed here.
All our asses if you are.
I guess we're gonna do. We've made a few changes. This next one coming up. That is, gift subs will give 3 entries, but will not go into the pot. That way, it doesn't just.
Use the bag.
Is Fixer.
Too much
He
traffic.
did the switchboard. He's a full agent.
It is. It just wasn't set up at the same time.
Feel free to welcome
Tony crashed it out because he didn't hit. All right. Have a good night, Tony, if you're being serious. I don't know if you are or not. I don't know if you were joking or not. Can we, what do you, check what, I can't now because it's been so far removed. See, I have, now, when it happens, it'll add in. Yeah. I mean, I can see how many times it was redeemed, but I can't see how many people, or I can't see who redeemed it, which is, it's pretty annoying, if we're being honest. What am I doing? Who am I talking to? Carrington.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
Why do I sound sad?
But that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training and us knowing it would.
Tell me one of
Bryce still trying to figure out how to break the bot.
Sounds like an important mission.
It's a when you make the current side.
You can trust me with this. I'll get it done.
Just stop.
Okay. Did we not complete the mission? Hello? Boston After Dark. Where's the other XP?
Hey,
Did we already get it? Because if so, we got shit for XP. Look.
the name's Drummer Boy.
That's kind of crazy. But yeah, have a good night, Tony. I thought you were joking earlier. I apologize. You would have gotten a much. You would have got a much warmer. You would have got a much warmer goodbye. Would have gotten a much warmer
Some of the people
lurk.
you meet will be Institute replacements, synth duplicates. So be careful what you say.
Oof. God. It gets so obnoxious. But yeah, like, I can't see it now. I'm gonna take your word for it. That's really all I can do now, because I thought I had it set up to put it in a spreadsheet, and I didn't. Well, I did, but I had made a change, and apparently it didn't stick. So that was cool. Now it's set. Now it'll set no matter what. It'll be on the giveaway. It'll be on the giveaway spreadsheet no matter what. Now, get my preview back up. So I apologize, Kaiser, but you made it on it now, and that's what matters. Puzzle Papa may not forgive you though, if he knows that you cost him like 23 bucks. Let's see.
Would it kill them to let me know mission specs before the dead drop? Just once?
Yeah, you're good. You're good, man. I just, like I said, I just didn't have it set up properly. I thought I did. It's one of those things where you don't realize it until you're trying to pull stuff. And so then I'm trying to go all the way back in my follower list. Like, if y'all were active just a couple of days ago, like, for shit, any reason whatsoever, if y'all were on my channel at, like, midday, when I'm not live, you would have seen me doing exclamation point follow age and trying to figure out who my last follower was or who my follower was in the last month. I was like, who is the oldest follower in the last month? Where do I start? Right? That was no, fuck. Oh, okay. I think we're okay. I didn't activate the terminal. Bryce, can you do watch time? Because you've been here a lot of streams. You do watch time? Oh, he's trying to get it. He had 6 seconds. Or 9 seconds, yeah, I was out. Oh, I said 6, Jesus Christ. My dyslexic ass. So it is counting minutes now. It is counting minutes now. Look at that. So in 8 days, you've watched 11 hours. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild that Kaiser spent you spent 3 whole days watching at this point. That's pretty crazy too. That's some wild ratios, boys. Yeah. No, me too, man. 72 is nothing to scoff at. I'm curious. How much time have I streamed in the last 8 days? Let's see. Analytics. Overview. Time streamed. And we're gonna set it to the 3rd to the 11th. Well, I guess it'd be the 12th because today's the 11th, right? Yeah, so it'd be the... I have streamed for a total of 28 hours. So Bryce has watched... In 27 days, they watched 60 hours. Who? What did I miss? 1 month, 27 days. Kaiser's watched 72 hours. Yeah. He's got a month. He's got a month on there. It's tacked on the end. Not quite 27 days. But in my streams, Bryce has watched approximately like almost half of my streams. That's pretty wild.
One more
We have to go all the way just back through here. You have an upside down exclamation point, Chief. How did you manage that? I assume that's from chatting on the phone. If not, I have no idea how you managed to do that on your computer. 2 months, 6 days, 23 hours. I feel like it's been longer than 2 months too. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of funny that it was only, you were modding, yeah. Yeah, that's right. YouTube was first. It took a little bit to convince Chief to come over. I always forget it's not gonna count your time on YouTube. going back to YouTube, boys. He's leaving everybody alone. But that does mean that you could potentially pass him. That does mean you could potentially pass him with streamer rage. I read that as streamer rage instead of streamer age. You can do account age as well if that's what you're talking about, and then at me. It's not it won't do that. You can do unless you're wanting to know like how old I am, if that's what you're talking about. You can do account age and then at me, and it'll pop up. I think I did the terminal that time.
What?
11 years ago. 11 years, 3 months, 1 week, and 2 days. Yep. It's been a while. It's been a while. This account is old, yeah. I would have been 14. I would have been 14 when I made this account. That's pretty wild. Bot was already on that shit too. 11 years, still in the wasteland. Nightbot was born 14 years ago. That's kind of crazy.
I'm telling you.
I feel like, oh yeah, Nightbot's been around a long time though.
Fix something up. Anything's valuable.
That right.
Yeah. I've machined up scopes out of Nuka-Cola bottles, put together landmines.
Oh, well, we're just gonna go fight Kellogg actually. I'm gonna buy some purified water. I think. We'll go fight Kellogg.
Please.
Kaiser,
I just want to be alone.
how old is your account?
Can't believe Kessler keeps this town together.
I'm curious.
Caravan
I
bosses and the
fixed up
raiders.
most of what's here
Yeesh.
myself, so it's all guaranteed.
I'll take a look, sure.
You may have to dig a little, but I got some.
Let's see. Wastelander's friend. Huh. 10 years. 10 years, 8 months. He's right behind me. He's not far off at all. We'll just talk to Old Man Stockton. Old Man Stockton, I guess.
Might I ask, do
5
you
years?
have a Geiger counter?
I have a Geiger counter built into my Pip-Boy.
What a
You've had, Bryce, you've had your account about as long as about as long ago as I started streaming.
Hey.
Ah, are you here about the Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You're...
That's right.
It's always nice to make sure
God.
just...
Right. No one likes delays.
It's my... I'm...
We're
So I
good.
just need
We're
to
not
lay
nearly as exhausted. Dude, I keep seeing a gnat and I don't know where I keep seeing it, but it's like right next to my face, so I'm not able to track it. It like goes like right by my eye. I don't know if you can see it on stream. It's bugging the hell out of me though. I'll lose my mind.
You better let me have a look at you. Not many doctors.
Patch me up, Doc.
What's...
Too much radiation.
I saw it again. It went past the screen. That time it wasn't near me.
All done.
Another
Any other
flip.
complaints?
Hurting all over, Doc.
Scrapes and...
Right, why?
All done. Any other complaints?
Why are you flipping in why are you flipping in this? You aren't gonna get any we get some mileage out of it. The drug fucked my system. Maybe. Oh, we made it out. Oh, there we go. The needle made me sick. Maybe.
You'll find out.
Ah, leave me alone, Edward. It got me. That's some pretty extreme vertigo to flip, to invert your screen, not spin. That's just like you. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if there was some kind of like shit you could just randomly get that just inverts your fucking vision? My God. Reduce. Reuse. I'll let Kaiser finish it. Oh, man. I'm struggling, man. That shit is still in my system from last night. I know it. I don't think Kaiser's here, or he's a little behind. I don't know. Tragic. That's like one of Kaiser's favorite memes. Mine as well. I didn't recognize it when he first said it. It's a reduce, reuse, ikiki. Alright, let's try to get our asses out to Fort Hagen. We'll drop some stuff, pick up bottles. We're near the bar again. We'll pick up some bottles. I always completely bypass it. I've been bypassing it. You have an idea? What kind of idea? Bryce, let me ask you this. Have you used exclamation point vanish yet? Have you seen what it does? I know Chief likes to use it. Statue magazine? I don't know what that is. You have used vanish? Okay. I don't think I know what that is yet. I don't think I know what you're talking about. You have like 40 copper. Statue magazine. I definitely don't know what you're talking about by statue magazine. There's Chief. I love that the first time I found out about that was I was like, yeah, I've added you can do exclamation point commands. And I did exclamation point commands and Monk did it, right? And then he sees exclamation point vanish. I said, oh yeah, that's new. I don't know what it does, I just added it. And he does it, and it immediately timed him out and cleared his messages. That shit made me laugh so hard. I was like, I didn't know it was gonna do that. I don't think Monk was too happy about it. Alright. 10 copper per statue. Lets you build. Oh, okay. It's a magazine that lets you build statues, and each statue is like 30 XP. I gotcha. I did not realize what you were saying. I didn't read those together. I read just the bottom one and was hella confused. You're good. All good, Kaiser. All good. Alright. Well, now that he's gone, let's talk about the real stream that we've got going on. I ought to make a prediction about for how long Kaiser's phone call will last. No eating dogs. Let's see. Kaiser's still here. I thought he was gone. Twas not. What am I doing? I always forget what the hell I've got going on. I say I'm gonna do something and then it immediately goes out the window. It'd be great if I was like more professional. And I actually remembered what the hell I was doing. That's pretty wild. Pizza time. I don't know if that's. I don't know what meme you'd be referring to, outside of the Sam Raimi
Google,
Spider-Man.
show me this guy's balls, please.
Valid. Oh shit. Bigland's here. What up, motherfuckers?
Did I jump scare you?
Chief using a bunch of his stuff. You gotta trick Kaiser or Bryce into thinking Nick's Pizza. Gonna trick Kaiser and Bryce into thinking that it's the Chaos Minute. Dude, I can't stop yawning. This is actually getting pretty bad. The deal is I don't even really feel tired. I'm just yawning like hell.
Are you sure about that?
I am sure about that. I just keep yawning. Feel another one coming. Alright, let's see if we can take them out. So far, I have yet to successfully take that. Stomach is not full, no. I had dinner a little bit ago, so no. Not currently.
Using a stealth.
I think this asshole's, and then he dies. Man, we really do kind of fuck them up though. As it would be if you ran into a UFC fighter just out in the open. If he was hell-bent on beating the shit out of you, I would say this is a valid canon interaction with a UFC fighter that wants to fuck you up. Okay. You tried. Just didn't make it. Alright. Also, that shit never works out for me. That's kind of crazy. It blocked something? Item is too heavy to carry. What? Eight reasons to fight a UFC fighter. What would be some of the reasons, Chief? I would love to hear. Oh, okay, it didn't add. I got you. Or not an ad. It did a link. It read it as a link. I got you. VIPs are allowed to post links. Just rub it in a little bit for Bryce. He's like, you know what? I'm not coming back to stream. That's it. No more stream. No more stream. Or no more viewer for you. Yeah, it's because by default it's hidden or it's restricted where only VIPs and mods can post links. And I'm honestly surprised it lets VIPs post links. I thought it was just mods. It would just allow mods to post links. No, I mean, it's hidden. The deal is that doesn't really stop the bots anyway. It just stops, like, suspicious spams, you know? 8+1. Oh, I got you. I got you, Chief. I understand. I think I understand. I think I know what you're going for. Hello? Where is my overlay? There we go. There it is. That's kind of what I was looking for, maybe. Maybe not. Oh. What happened? Oh, he vanished. I see, I see. I was like, what the hell? I saw it remove 40 messages. I was like, huh? Because I can't see the vanish command since you did it. That's pretty funny. It was on chat and on my main screen, but not in my preview that I was looking at. Let's see. Get over to y'all. Okay. We're good. We're back. We're all good. Okay. All set up. Had to do something for a second. Are we still here? Everybody still here? We're all good. Bryce, Chief. Nothing's still frozen. My preview is a little behind, so it still has me in the menu. Left for tacos? Damn. Gotcha. Something like that, huh, Bryce? Definitely a W. I will potentially watch it here in a little bit. Probably not potentially. I will watch it here in a little bit. Also, if you can't ever get a video to post or something like that, you could just post it in the Discord. Chief, let me ask you, do you see what I see? Because I don't think Bryce does. You were gone? I gotcha, I gotcha. Oh, you were gonna. I thought you said you were gone. You don't see. Okay. Well, Chief, you should restart your app. If you're on your phone, you should close out and reopen it. The handle is moving opposite. That's not what I was thinking. That's not what I was noticing, but sure. That's pretty funny. I didn't realize the animation got off so significantly. That's pretty funny. Welcome back. You do see. He noticed. He noticed. It took him a second. It was definitely spacing out the reason why the link worked. Definitely no other reason. Yeah, I know it didn't. That's why I was telling Chief. That's why I was asking if he could see it. Oh, I was just sitting here waiting on it to be noticed by someone. I knew because you didn't reset it wouldn't show up right away. It takes it a minute unless you restart your app and stuff. Or like exit the stream and reopen. That's why I had to tell Chief to do it. Unfortunately, I guess it also went through right at the same time when Chief got back. So, you know, I was hoping that we'd have a little inside joke for a second. I imagine Chief was gonna say something like, "Man, it's so good to be a VIP," or some shit like that. Just put some blood in the water. Oh, okay, so Bryce did it too. I got you. That's why he did it. It wouldn't have updated then. It wouldn't have updated had you not. Damn it, Bryce. I was speaking to Chief, clearly. Can't believe you've done this. Oh, God. Let's see.
You've got to help. My sister's been kidnapped.
Hasn't updated, though? What do you mean it hasn't updated, though? I don't know if we're gonna get past the day I'm here, but we're sure gonna try. I'm overtired now from lack of sleep. How am I overtired from lack of sleep? I slept before I did Hangman's Alley, did I not? I'm like 90% sure I did. That's crazy. That's a little frustrating. How many waters do we have? 63. We're good for a little bit. I can use a buff out. I hear Discord pings. I take it it's in Discord. Mikey and Moss? Who the fuck is Mikey and Moss?
Look, man, I've been thinking about this for a long, long time.
Oh, sandwiches.
About here.
Bullshit. You can't just put something between two pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of my lurk meat between two pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting. That's what.
That's kind of funny. Huh. Was that not the same sound as the pump? The metal scraping sound? Am I wrong? Was that not the same? Was that not the same sound as the water pump that we were just listening to? That is pretty weird that it's like not flagging the VIP thing. Disgusting. What's disgusting? Kayan Kazami? Yeah. I think. I feel like that's probably not too accurate. I did. Oh, your old messages are showing it? That's weird. I've never had it do that. No. Okay. It stood on the telephone pole. I don't know what the hell happened there. I don't really want to find out whatever did that. Jesus Christ. Oh, we're here. We're just south of Fort Hagen, huh? Dude. It was coming for me, too. That's pretty fucking wild. Fort Hagen, yep. That's right. We gotta get into Fort Hagen. The Strat. I don't. For Kellogg, I certainly don't. Welcome back. Sure. Okay, I got you. We'll certainly try. Maybe. So could I go inside? See if we can go inside, get hidden, and then come back out, maybe. Okay. We probably now have another long loading screen, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, really though. Alright. Oh, I can't even take them out. That's so frustrating. Okay. But I can access this. God, this game sometimes, man. We level up. Hella close. Oh my god, hella close. Nope. Will not let me sleep. What? The hell was that? Something killed a turret. That worries me that it's not dog meat that's out there doing that. Okay, so we can do this one maybe, and maybe this will work for us. Ah. I tried to craft something that, like, I don't want to keep using all my drugs. Yeah. Whatever. We definitely need to sleep, though. Yeah, but I have to get through this first section, and that's what kind of worries me, is this initial section here. 9 and 9. Okay. We'll do one more of each. There it is. Okay. So with this, we can either A, get 60% more damage, or 60% more damage. We can get 20% more damage, and our attacks have a chance to cripple opponents' limbs, which, meh, we're not too worried about that one. Or we go down here and take either Ninja for the bonus damage. We can't do Rooted yet. Rooted is 22. We can either do Ninja, or alternatively, we take Moving Target, which I think it would be a big help just when it comes to like navigating in here against the Scents. Yeah. It's gonna be one of these, cause like that the deal is the extra energy resistance is nothing to scoff at, especially while sprinting. And it's more than that while we're moving, right? That's at least why I'm looking at it. 5. Survivability is what I'm really afraid of. If we're being entirely honest, it's survivability is what I'm afraid of. That's why I think that might be better. I mean, it's not only good because it's good in short bursts, it's good for me to escape a situation. We can try going stealth. And then we're harder to detect. Does it? Does it lag really bad? Stealth is good. Let's try it. I know it helps ninja, I just don't know. Oh, took out another one. I still can't sleep. Did dog meat somehow end up top where he can fight them? What the hell is happening? Okay. Baseball. Wait, no. Baseball. Dinner tray. Huh. That's pretty weird, Chief. Oh, I could do. Could just eat this grilled rad stag. Grilled. Grilled. We'll do that for now. Because that'll last a little bit. I mean, not really, because like I'm gonna be under carry weight most of the time. Okay, let's see. I need to not die in this initial section now. That's what that means. So with that, that means we need to take our rad scorpion stakes up. Are we good? Hello? I got really laggy for a second there. Okay. Rad scorpion stake, we do buff out. Well, I guess psycho buff. And psycho buff doesn't give us resistance, so we need med-X when we use psycho buff. Okay. Let's try that.
Fucking kill! Is someone present?
Movement detected.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
I don't have an addictol, but I have a rad scorpion egg.
Damaged.
Holy shit. Or a rad scorpion omelet. Uh-oh. Not great. Okay. You know what? I didn't buy stim packs, huh? It's okay, I've got some. Gonna overheal some. Do a jet. Not a psycho jet yet. The other one's disarmed. Still hitting like a truck though. Oh god, okay. Bad flip. Bad flip. I can't see. I don't know where he is.
Danger. Defend it. CQB protocol engaged.
Okay. Bro, this is fucking ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god, and there's Kaiser immediately waiting on it to calm down. Alright. We're just gonna look left and right.
Infiltrated. Termination required.
That's a mine. Okay. Right? I'm pretty certain I'm going the wrong way. I am. I just did a fucking circle.
Directive received from Kellogg. Destroy intruder. It would appear my target has disappeared.
Let chaos reign. Damn. Okay. Wait, was there a second? That one didn't go through. Did it cost 1,000 Kaiser for that one? Or did it, like, I'll refund that last one. But did it cost 1,000 or did you get the chaos that time? Oh, there we go, now we're through. That one went through.
I can deny it no
Gary! Did I do it again?
I am small.
I'm back in the same fucking room. I don't know where I'm going. You're hitting me with it, but I don't know where I'm going. I heard the... There we go. We got there. We found it. Oh, God. Oh, just you wait, Kaiser. Just you wait. Little do you know, I have 2 push-ups waiting on you tomorrow. Oh god, I'm out. I'm out. Not where I thought I was. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. I thought I was still in the hallway. I didn't think it was gonna jump me out as far as it did. Because you know, I have no sense of... That's one thing that I didn't think about. I have no sense of perspective when that's active either. You know? Legitimately have no sense of, like, how far anything is. Oh god, I got weakness? Oh god, okay, we've got antibiotics, luckily. Okay. I don't know how we've survived at all if we've had weakness. That's crazy. Okay. We got some good adrenaline. We're overtired, but we can drink a Nuka-Cola to compensate for that. And we'll be just tired. Yep, okay. What, you're disoriented? You're not playing? It's pretty bad. It fucks you up. Yeah, I can cure all addictions there. Wait, it's an aid? I need to drop that. I'm gonna end up using that on accident. Let's see. I think we're good. We'll take a normal buff out, maybe. No, we'll take buff tats. Alright, now we're addicted to all buff out. But doing that should have raised our health a little higher. Oh, it's a synth leader. Why can't I hit you? Buff tits, yeah. Okay. Can't hit me here. Okay. I also can't hit it, apparently? Yeah, I can.
Terminating intruder.
Okay. We can move through there now. Oh, right, the landmine. Okay.
Initiate directive.
Let's fucking go.
Going up. 4.
So there is, I know I talked about the... Kaiser, were you here when I talked about the mod earlier that I'm working on? I think Kaiser may have joined after I started talking about it. Let's hit caps lock. I'm working on a mod. For stream. Basically, I'm going to be hunted by my previous challenge runs. Every time I complete a challenge, we'll make a new NPC that will hunt me down. That's the best way to talk about it in a broad sense.
Contact detected. Possibly.
I am incredibly hyped for it. Because that means that we'll have like Muriel hunting us down. We'll have like the one-shot playthrough hunting us down, which that one scares me because the whole point of that character was to one-shot everything we came across. So that one's kind of scary. More than kinda. There's a bobblehead in the kitchen.
Now I understand.
A Mark III turret? Holy shit. But yeah, there is... We're gonna give lore explanations for everything, if I can. Was there a run before one shot? No, there wasn't. That is true, I do have the 3x damage. There wasn't one before one shot, not this time through. Like, I had done previous runs, but we're not gonna count any of those previous runs. Like, from like years ago. That's creepy as fuck. Are you kidding me? Yeah, don't ever do that shit again. Holy shit. Dude, that was like horrifying. I forgot about that. Yep, you'll know all the NPCs, and they'll be wearing what I wore in the runs. They'll have the same. Yeah. As long as there's no lewd run, we're all good. We talked about that earlier. I said something. Continuity, and someone said constant nudity. I was like, yeah, no. Hopefully not. But yeah, so the challenges will stay with the stream. But what that means is like, the last run I did, the trench sweeper, right? Well, we use the terrible shotgun, like less terriblies or whatever. So if he's gonna have that equipped, right? To me, it makes sense to not have him as a roaming NPC, but to remove the spawn of the terrible shotgun on the map and put him in Libertalia as like the mini boss, like the leader of the raiders, right? That makes sense to me. I could be wrong on that. Somebody else could view that as negatively. But I think that makes the most sense to do it like that. That way there's not two on the map to have him like roam around and still have it spawned in. So Chief has a challenge run idea. Shoot, Chief. I'll write it down in a minute if it's a real run. I don't know if this is meme or a real run.
Come knocking on my door. Gave you 50-50 odds of making it to Diamond City. After that, figured the Commonwealth would chew you up like jerky.
Okay. Make every NPC a version of my challenge runs. The next run is gonna be a meme run, sort of. I'm gonna play through the game as Frank Horrigan. So we'll have 10 in every special stat. We'll probably have to get a mod to play as like a super mutant to be able to do it properly. But by doing that, for the mod specifically, like this is for context of the mod, that gives a that lets me do a boss kind of fight for the mod as well. We could see. I still haven't learned the speed run, so I probably could do it after. I need to learn the speed run, Kaiser, before we do the blitzkrieg that Kaiser was talking about. Was like I have like 10 in-game days to beat the game.
It's not gonna go your
And
way.
though doable, I don't know that it's necessarily doable for me. I shouldn't have done that. I'm weary from lack of sleep, so I need to sleep. I just wasted a psycho buff there. Okay. We're good now, though. Yep. Happens. Unfortunately, we needed to sleep. $230. I mean, I guess we've got strength. That's given us 30. And the 25. I'm confused about that. I don't feel like we should be at 230.
Bring it!
Okay. Oh shit. Really? Oh shit.
An enemy may be utilizing stealth.
That's pretty funny.
How interesting.
Okay. We have a save, so I don't know what I'm playing so cautious for. Uh-oh. Laser turret's not wanting to go down. Okay, he's disarmed. That one's dead.
Intruder in Fort Hagen. Eliminating hostile.
God, die. Oh my god. He's gonna fuck me up. You bait. Quit taunting. Fuck you. This dude really. Okay. Yeah, Ed, this room's the kitchen, right? Okay. I guess I should heal, huh? God. He is him. He definitely thought he was. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. I need to add that as one of the sound effects. Yeah, I'm not picking that thing up. I just need so it doesn't shoot me as soon as I step out. Letting my health get a bit more up. Actually, that's going way faster now. I expect that to go way slower than it is. Okay. Flip to gurney while we're at it. I know when we come in here, a synth will spawn outside. I will say, I was not fully aware that there was a bobblehead back here. And maybe you're just baiting me so the synth does spawn, I don't know. Oh no, there it is, sure enough. Energy weapons, I don't get any benefit from it, but... Alright. Oh shit! Strider. Okay. All good. We're handling this surprisingly well. At least to me. I didn't think we would make it this far, if we're being honest. The problem is I can't really backtrack without losing my drugs, which is a real problem. Okay, let's see. That's the one I need to target. Oh god, okay. Disarm, please. Yes. Actually, we killed it. Holy shit.
Damaged.
Bryce is out here wilding. That's some crazy statements, Bryce. Do you want to elaborate? Bryce out here bobbing some heads.
It's not
I don't think he means boxing either.
turn around and leave. You have
Why is my health bar not on my screen? Oh, we're good.
Not a lot of people can say that.
I didn't. He's standing on that statement. He is. Let's see. He's definitely standing on something. Let's see. Okay. Alright, anyway, I'm carrying the rest of that. 'Tis the month. You ain't wrong. Let's see. Damn. Thought I'd go for the top 4. Why not? Didn't work out for me that time. Alright, let's go through here. I hate hacking so much, man. Are you kidding me? About receiving. Receiving to giving. Alright, hold on. Saved has 2. Do we think it's S&D? Or do we think it's ED? I think it's S&D. Ah, damn. Nah. It's okay, we understand, Bryce. The heart wants what the heart wants. Let's see. Bryce actively making it worse on himself. Where am I? Reset my tries. Damn. Let's say, where are my tries? Sniff. Alright. Nukes. Alright. I missed what all the fucking zeros were, so it's not pages. Doesn't end with S. Fuck. Sniff has 1. I should have paid attention.
There we go.
Oh wow, I got it. Okay, never mind. Fuck paying attention. It worked for me anyway. Can you fuck off? My charging cord for my mouse was like getting obnoxiously like over my mouse pad. I'll take them bobby pins. Alright, let's go. Let's attempt to fight Kellogg here. Now, the first attempt, we are just going to try to brute force him. I'm going to go ahead and sleep. It's going to burn all of our drugs off, but we have a save right here now.
My sins are standing down.
Okay.
Let's talk.
We're going to eat. We're going to drink. Where's my water? Okay. We have buff tats still active and the grilled rad stag. That's kind of crazy. Purified water.
Bring it.
I know he'll stem himself. We got buff tats. We've got.
There he is.
We're gonna use psycho, psycho buff, and the buff jet. Use psycho jet and buff jet because I think. Oh, you can't do it. Got buff tat, psycho buff, psycho jet. I don't know if you can use regular psycho on top of this. Yes. Okay, so we are stacking some fucking damage. No. It disabled the actual damage dealing of the psycho, which is fine. It's not fine, but we're gonna say it's fine. Med-X, even though it's not really gonna make a difference at that point. Okay, I may have fucked myself a little bit here, but we're gonna fucking find out. The deal is, if I can disarm him, I feel like we'll stand a chance, right? Even if he's gonna stem. Actually, holy shit! What was that, Bryce?
Damaging valuable institute property. Sustained.
Oh. We're beasts. We're beasts. We are a beast. Hey, Jargonaut, what's up, man?
All this tech.
Jargonaut,
really human.
there is nothing. There is nothing drugs can't solve. While you're here, I have to check something, Jargonaut. I am 90% sure. Yes, I was correct. I saw you in Mid-Melon's chat the other day, and I was like, I am 90% sure he has been in my chat before. Yes, I was correct. Because we had a conversation. I kept calling you Juggernaut that night. I'm pretty sure.
There we go.
And we had, I forget what the conversation actually was about. Damn. But if I remember correctly, you're Finnish, right? Look at that shit. Hey, y'all wanna know the date? Y'all wanna know the date on that shit? You wanna know how good my memory is for that fucking conversation? Because he is one of the first people like actively in chat. The date on that conversation is 3/16/25. That shit was what? Going on 3 months ago? Ha! Look at that shit. No, he's not following. He doesn't follow. He don't. That's not. Because I remember I think you fallen asleep that night, Jargonaut. Because I think you had lurked the remainder of the night. Hey, that's how good my memory is for this shit. If you've been in my chat, I will remember you in one way, shape, or form. I only know that because I had asked a question at so like it was at the point where I had like 2 viewers, right? 2 or 3 viewers. And I was like 90% sure, or like my viewer count never dropped. And like I had asked a question a couple times. I don't ever go in to like look and see who's still in chat or anything like that. I don't pull up like who's actually sitting here. But because my viewer count had never dropped, but chat had gone silent, I was like, he's either lurking or he's fallen asleep. I don't know which one. So look at that shit. I'm proud of myself for remembering that. I didn't mention it the other night when we raided Mid Melon to anybody here. But I was like, I'm like 90% sure I know that dude. I apologize if it comes off a little weird that I remember that. But as I said, you were it was when I first started out and I didn't have many people in chat, so the conversation stuck. You know what I mean? Well, the conversation didn't. Person I interacted with stuck. So, chat. You're partially to partially to blame. Yeah.
Our intentions are peaceful.
Not incorrect. These guys have no idea. I'm gonna be charging them with my, yeah. They have no idea I'm gonna be charging them bare fists out here in just a little bit. We are hard to steal. How did Dogmeat kill the turret? How did he kill this turret? I'm so confused. Because Dogmeat was attacking a turret, we could hear it. How did he kill that turret? I'm so confused about that, but whatever. I'm proud I fucking recognized and remembered, like, exactly. If I had to guess, because I think it was around the same time that Chief had found my streams. I believe I was on my one-shot playthrough where I had to kill everything with 1 round, and that shit was miserable. That was way harder than it should have been. Chief Queef. Chief, you have the little telltale Chief will remember this. Chief did not like that. Whatever. Well, Jargonaut, we've made quite a few changes since you were last here. I can say that, as you may have noticed. I don't know if you remember my stream at all. I remember, as I said, I remember you. I don't know if you remember me, but we've made quite a few changes. We've gotten upgraded mic stand due to mic stand and dude, yeah, it is legitimately crazy.
Show me this guy's balls, please.
It is legitimately crazy how often those vertebrates crash, like, into everything too.
Hello. You must be
uh-oh. Oh god, they've got they've got reinforcements. Okay. How deep is this water? Deep enough. But yeah, we upgraded our mic stand last month here in the last couple weeks, thanks to Josh and Crash I Like Pie. They both donated a shit ton of gift subs, and with that, we upgraded our mic stand. We have a lot of channel point rewards that I don't think I had at the time. I don't think I had any channel point rewards at the time. New background, bunch of new stuff. I'm happy. I'm very happy of the advancement of everything we've done with the stream in the last few months. Legitimately crazy the support like that I've found. You know what I mean? Crazy. I have said I fully understand my time slot is rough on a lot of people. Like Chief stays up late to watch. Chief falls asleep in stream a lot. Bryce is either up early or staying up. Yeah. Dude, I'm happy with it. I really am. It's really cool to have. It really is. Yeah. It's really cool to like get to check in with people now, having or like so far apart. That's the only reason. I'm talking so much about it and so much to you. Is like so much has changed in the last several months. Like it's not that the stream by any means is like unrecognizable from how it was several months ago, but it so many things have improved, man. I'm so happy with it. Additionally, we've done some stuff now where now if somebody follows in a challenge, you get a gun named after you. I have a gun wall up in Sanctuary, and whatever I'm carrying, I usually let people pick from. It'll have your username, or you can name it custom if you want to. You can call it whatever. But it'll have your username, your follow number, and it goes up on the wall, so you'll forever be in this run. And we've got some new things coming a little bit after that, or like in the next like week or two. We're gonna redo some more alerts to kind of lean into that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm hitting my stride. Bryce plugging the follow goal. Thank you, Jargonaut, for the follow. It does mean a lot. That makes you 248. We only hit our first follow goal like 2 months ago. Like in that time, jargon filled in the jargon filled wasteland with us. Jesus Christ, bot out here wilding too. It does mean a lot, man. So we hit our first follow goal 2 months ago, which was a huge deal to me. And since then, we haven't missed it yet. I've been very thankful, especially with like how far we are just already for this month. It's legitimately crazy. Some things you may have missed. I ended up on GDQ, which is a speedrunning thing. I was on Games Done Quick last month, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was April. I think it was May. God, that's a bit of a confusing deal. But yeah, I was on a speedrunning thing. I speedrun Fallout 3 on Games Done Quick, so that gave us a big boost last month. And then, I mean, since then we've found people organically. I wish I did. I shouldn't say wish. I wish I had, not wish that I did. I wish I had time to promote stream a bit more and get it out there. But I'm perfectly happy with how we're sitting right now. What did I not do? No, we're good. Discuss your findings with Nick. I was doing the right thing. Bit confused, but we're doing the right thing. That being said, there's a weapon workbench here. With the weapons we have, or I can look at Arturo if you would rather. With the weapons we have, do you have a preference? Do you want one named after you? Ready for Fallout IRL? Yeah. Jargonaut, do you have a preference here? You find a rolling pin, that's you? I got you.
Oh, I'm getting worried about Paul. Nobody's seen him in days.
Arturo, got some great
Let's do this.
If you're
Let's see.
Let's see what you have.
Everything.
Jesus Christ. Rolling pin, huh? Paul is dead. Paul is dead. But she didn't care until...
Sure. Let's take a look.
Odds
She
and
didn't-
ends.
Speaking of new things added to stream, we lag like hell sometimes. Yes, Paul Pembroke. That's a new thing. That was a new thing we added. Damn, no rolling pins, huh? See, in my last playthrough, we
I've got a few minutes.
in my last playthrough, or in the sorry, not last playthrough, in my Muriel playthrough, we got it from Trash Can Carla.
Need some custom hardware?
Do we know if there's a rolling pin that spawns in Diamond City? I feel like there must be.
Clip sizes, barrels. Hey, you see that big
You're
blimp?
not easy. You really gotta wander around the wasteland.
Why are they here?
I got you. I got you. I'll search. I will search the ends of this map. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with it. The bar? Maybe. Well, I'll have to check the bar.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
One's the kitchen behind reception in Sandy Coves. Jesus Christ. And one's in Vault 81. I have access to Vault 81.
I'm sorry.
There's only 2 set
I need to
spawns?
find a way.
That sounds crazy to me.
Exactly.
Man
Okay,
like
can
that
we...
would've had access.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just speed
He's
through
dead,
this.
Nick.
So,
He wasn't gonna talk. Even.
Get. Look, if
I hope you're right, Nick.
let's see.
Jesus.
You know, I just realized
Actually,
what's happening with the textures.
Whether we're right.
Right.
That's
I'll
not...
head there on my own.
All right. Don't worry.
Okay. Damn. That's what's happening with the textures there, with the blood texture. I just processed what it really is. That is because
Never
we...
thought a reporter
Nick!
could consider themselves a success until
Oh my
someone threatened
God.
their life. Me? I'm very successful.
Just gotta breathe. I just gotta breathe. God. The rage that starts to build, you know? Like, you can feel it. It's something you really feel just like well up inside you, where you're just like, I gotta breathe. I have 2 boys that are asleep that I just need to let it go. God, I don't know why. That is one of the things that will send me to like 0 to 100 in video games is followers not getting out of the way. It's one of the main reasons I don't travel with companions. It is one of the main reasons I don't travel with companions. Crazy. God, okay. So, Jargonaut, since you won't quite get to see it yet, you may, if you're in here a little more often, and what I mean is by that is like next week. If you're here next week, if somebody follows. Yeah, exactly, Bryce. If you're gonna be here next week when somebody follows, I have it set up now, not quite now, but I have most of it set up now, where when somebody follows, it will randomly select a PNG from my computer, and it'll pull up a random weapon from the game. It'll be anything, right? I have PNGs of every gun in the game. And it'll pull that up, and then it will put in the console command and spawn the weapon in my inventory immediately. And then I can go and rename it, and then we'll have what we're gonna call follower armory on the Discord, where it'll have your name, follow number, that kind of stuff on it. And I'm pretty stoked about that. Yeah, I have a PNG of every gun, yeah. At least all the base guns. Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna pull like spray and pray. It would pull like the SMG. It's not gonna pull like specific variants of each gun. So, I'm very happy about that. Going forward, subs will have an NPC spawned in, and if we won't go long enough for somebody's sub to run out in a month, I don't think we'll ever have a challenge that the sub will run out. But that's why I made the joke of earlier. If the sub NPC is spawned in, it's like I look over and we say, "Ah, Bryce, I see your sub badge is missing," and I just walk over and kill the NPC. I think that would be a funny little gimmick if we ever get to that point. I don't think it ever will, but it would be pretty funny, at least in my opinion. Where's this rolling pin?
Whipping up a new batch of pies today? I heard Alexis promised.
I need your rolling pin. Where is
I
it?
hate to disappoint the little ones.
Marcus William Somerset. Oh, don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be for
Oh wait,
Calvin and
I gotta
his
turn
crew.
that off.
Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey, you try
Okay.
telling that to Erin and
Try
breaking
the
a little
store.
girl's heart.
She's looking pretty bad.
Hey, mister. Are you really? Mister. Hey, mister. Where are
Leave me
you
alone.
going?
Leave me alone, kid.
Where did I put those screws?
Whatever you want,
Ohms.
forget it. I can't be bothered
Okay,
with it
let's
right
see
now.
here.
Our Commonwealth.
Any
guest,
chance you're
welcome to the
selling it?
depot. And pardon the clutter. I don't get much time to.
Yeah,
tidy up
let's
these
see.
days.
I didn't even notice.
Thanks for being. When you're. But you.
I might be interested in buying or selling.
Great.
No, she has Overseer's Guardian, and that's it. But she does have. Okay, well that's not that good actually.
I hope you don't have
Never mind.
anything that needs fixing. I really don't feel like working.
It doesn't say anything else, and there is one here, huh? You would think it would be by the kitchen. Okay. Now we're gonna make this easy for me, huh?
Never ends these days.
Thanks, Horatio. I love it.
Let's see.
I didn't think I'd ever make it in with the hours I've been working.
Okay.
Another new face in the fold.
Fresh. Just remember.
A fusion core? Y'all just have y'all need fusion cores, and y'all just got one hanging out in an ice. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you?
No promises there, but I'll try.
These guys have me bring 3 fusion cores in to throw one in the ice cooler, huh? That's pretty wild. Ah! Nope, that wasn't it. I thought I saw the thing. Never mind. I lied. I take back my ah. Okay.
You must be that new traveler.
So let's see.
Is that
Maybe
your
over
morning?
here in one of their actual
If you need
kitchens.
anything from the depot, stop by in the morning.
Uh-oh. Oh god. I'm over encumbered like badly. Okay. Regular buff out. Yeah, they got it. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's the.
Stayed up too late writing.
Better than working, right?
Ain't that the truth?
Could have a rolling pin for discipline. He bought one from Arturo.
If you need something,
Yeah.
ask Alexis. I can't make heads or tails of this sort.
Okay. I feel like we're gonna find it like in one of these rooms, right? Maybe I'm wrong. But that makes sense to me. If not, then yeah, we'll be able to find one from a vendor eventually, I figure.
Whoa! A real life Commonwealth person.
Let's see.
Dress funny.
I would rather you not play that, please.
I heard we have
Okay.
a trader in today.
We are some legendary maybe. Wait, is that like guaranteed? Because if so, that's really frustrating. I played through the entire I played through my entire rolling pin playthrough and never found one. I'm trying so hard to find this rolling pin.
You got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
See, I like the idea of Fallout 3 where you just literally can't take it off. Fallout 3, they try to cut it off of people.
With just about any.
You think so? They might. They might, but I doubt it. I feel like it's obviously a bit. Maybe because the only thing that I can think would maybe get me in trouble is that it has the actual viewer's name. You know? We got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Damn it.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
We got the rolling pin. Look at that. That's a crazy place to have it. That's pretty dumb.
It's been a while since someone from the Commonwealth.
He's contraband, yeah. Exactly. I'm also gonna steal not really steal. I'm gonna sell. Whoop. Alright, I'm not getting that. What's in your teeth? It looked like a finger. Bag. I said this earlier. I asked if you were still here, and I don't think that you were. Are you still here? Now. Oh. Jesus.
Yeah.
Watch. Bryce flipped the pirate emote. Not a yar. Let's see. Alright. How long does that stick? How long does the modify emote work? Or are you having to do it every time? I've never tried it. I'm gonna walk out here and Cricket's gonna have a rolling pin in her inventory. I guarantee you Cricket's gonna have one.
Uh-huh. I've got a few minutes to browse.
24 hours? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you're good. You're all good, Bag. I was just talking about it earlier. No, she didn't have one. Look at that. I was talking earlier. I had asked if I said it took me a second. It took me until like today for some reason to process. I'm pretty sure I had the Frank Horrigan conversation with you, correct? I did not piece together that you were who I had the Frank Horrigan conversation with. If I'm right. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I'm like 90% sure that's correct. I was talking about the Frank Horrigan playthrough, and I had a fucking like, I was talking about doing the Frank Horrigan playthrough, and then I had that whole like, oh my god, wait, I remember. I at least had that conversation somewhat recently, and that seemed to have stuck with me. If it's not you, it is, I am just confusing you, or confusing somebody else with you. Ugh. And I hope that's not the case. Talk about how good my memory was earlier for me to then do that if I'm just like dead wrong. That'd be tragic. He's letting the silence sit, which worries me. Bryce just realized something. What did you realize, Bryce? Bag. He's over on YouTube. You'll see it on chat. You won't see it in the history. You'll see it on screen, not in the history. Sorry. What? My sub count from 3 to... Uh-oh. I'll have to reread that in a second. 7:15:31? What does that mean? You don't think it was you. Damn it. I am misremembering. I'm sorry, Bag. Okay. Bryce, I don't know what you're talking about. You're just sending me numbers. I'm so confused. 7 times 2 plus 1. 15 plus 2 plus 1. What the fuck are you talking about? You got me so confused, Bryce. What the fuck are you talking about? The numbers, Mason. Seven times 2 plus 1. That's 15. Yes, 15 times 2 plus 1. 31. What does that mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Your sub count from 3 to 1 does a 2x plus 1. Oh, the sub podium. Oh, I see. For gift subs. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I needed to know. I was like, what are you talking about? I was so confused, man. I'm sitting here trying to figure out prices. I was like, I don't know. I know it's like $7 on the phone. I'm so Apple has a surcharge. That's all. That's where I'm at. All right. Yeah. He's gonna fucking abduct me now. Jargon. That's right, Jargonaut. UT_FL. Number 248. FI, not FL. It is an I. I can confirm. It is an I. Okay. Let me ask, do you prefer it in all lowercase like your name is, or would you prefer it in caps? I can do either.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
$7 for a sub, yep. That's crazy. Couldn't care? Alright. That'll work. I'm gonna run all the way up. You're not just noticed. You weren't just noticed, you were remembered. My memory is weird. Like, I can remember things like that, and then, like, I won't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. If you ask me what the previous conversation was, not a clue. But occasionally, well, I guess the way to say it is I remember people, not conversations. I guess that's the way to describe it. Bag, what I'm trying to figure out, have you interacted with me? Have you talked in chat previously? before like Old Man Fallout's raid? I'm so confused. Because I can't place where I've talked to you from. I know on YouTube, but I don't know how long ago. And that bugs the hell out of me. That's why I'm trying to figure this out. That's why this bothers me, Bag. I typically remember people. And it's killing me. Let's see. We're gonna head all the way up to Sanctuary. We're gonna put your... Do you want me to upgrade... Let me ask you this again, Jargonaut. Do you want me to upgrade the rolling pin at all, or leave it how it is? I know we can upgrade it to aluminum. I don't know what other... I don't know what other upgrades we can do. I apologize. I don't know what other upgrades we can do. Like... bladed or anything like that, so I don't know what requires whatever the perk is. Blacksmith off the top of my head anyway. It didn't. Why doesn't it look like an eye? What do you mean? On what side? It looks like an eye on my chat. Uh-oh. On the chat that I see, it looks like an eye. I just looked at it incorrectly the time before. Boys, I'm fading fast. We're gonna get up to Sanctuary and then I think I'm gonna call it a night. We're gonna get to Sanctuary, we're gonna get his rolling pin down. And I think I'm gonna have to call it. Well, that and I'm actually like 15 minutes over. But, you know. I feel like we would have remembered the Frank Horgan conversation. I wrote it down. Hold on, because if it was you, you had suggested a run with it, which that I wrote down. Wherever my run is, wherever my challenge runs are. Also, yeah, if anyone suggests a challenge run on stream, I have a notepad here that your name or that your run will go into. Also, if you've made it to more than one stream, I have a list of viewers, and the newest one being Bag at the very bottom under my finger, actually. But we had an Enclave. All I put down on it was an Enclave run, and it was with a mod, and it was like, oh fuck, it was like America something 2. I know it was the second version of that mod. Was what was suggested, and I don't remember, and I need to go back to that stream to find it. It was a trench sleeper. We were by Parsons Insane Asylum, and I died like immediately after. I died repeatedly, actually. That's when I was trying to escape the ambush. I know exactly when it happened and in what run it happened. I just haven't gone back to verify my thoughts. Since you've been in stream, I just figured I would ask. But yes, if anybody ever has a challenge run to suggest, it goes in the book right there. If you've been here more than... Okay. Well, see, I had taught... Yeah. America Rising. That was probably... Yeah, I think that was the mod. See, I had talked about the Frank Horgan run because I already had it planned. I had already decided at one point that I was gonna do it, but it was like I've said, it's gonna be more of a meme run. It'll be like 10 in every special stats. It's gonna be the name of that one's gonna be like how easily can Frank Horrigan beat Fallout 4 Survival or some shit like that. It's gonna be something to that extent. Frank Horrigan, he's a beast. I have no idea what you're sending, Bryce. It's not popping up on stream. It's just showing me question marks on mobile, and it's completely blank on PC on the other preview. Frank Horrigan is the most terrifying, like, villain in the Fallout franchise, probably. Like, to stare down. Man killed a Deathclaw with one punch. It would be like me, I would have to do all, it was all Enclave and play through inside with the Enclave, because apparently they have a playable ending through the mod. Here we go. We made it up here. Can the rolling pin go on the short one, or does it need to go on the main one? One of the big ones. I feel like that's a bit crazy, but there he is. There's Jarhead says steel. I think you're just the only one that says steel. Sure enough. Look at that. Jargonaut's the only one that says steel. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. I hear Discord notifications. I'm trying to see what's going on. That's pretty funny. Alright. That being said, hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. I think that's where we're going to end for the night. That puts us at how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. Of my normal goal was 15. Crazy. Crazy. So, Higgs is on. We can raid Higgs. I'm down for that. Hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. We're going to raid out. I haven't raided Higgs in a little bit. I need to. So, that'll work. There he is. I messaged Higgs earlier. I got his Blackboard like thing that he uses. I needed it for planning a project that I'm working on. Alright. We're starting the raid. We'll wait till everybody gets in here. As I said, hopefully everybody enjoyed the stream. I will catch you all next time. Bye. Alright. It's just you and me now, Bag. They're gone. They've made it over to Higgs's stream. We get we get our little moment alone that we have. Oh man. Dude, I was so upset when all of the stuff happens with Dance. I'm trying to pull up my YouTube studio so I can actually see chat. I apologize. It's just a moment here before we end for the night, but you know, I can at least try to hop in for a second. I don't ever do this though, so I don't know what I'm doing is the biggest problem. Oh shit, I can hear myself. Okay. How about you play as Frank Horrigan, but you but you're do you want to romance Dance? Maybe. Maybe. A possibility. That'd be a funny twist. But all that being said, hopefully you have a good night, man. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream.